Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the Warlordes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and in a few minutes, we will start the live stream for the tournament, and all the players are getting ready for their games right now. So make sure to tune in, and of course, on your screen right now, I'm pretty sure you can see the live stand-in for the weekly challenges. Okay, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure, like right now on your screen, you can see the tournament bracket for all the players, and we are getting ready for our players to bring their A game. And hopefully, we're going to see our favorites win this tournament. So, I don't know who you're rooting for, but we have a few favorites right here. We have Code Demon. We have our favorite lady gamer, Valeria. We have um, we have Godfather Dre, quite a popular TikTok gaming content creator, and he is also competing live in this tournament. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm your host, Winchester, and welcome to the Hammer Games Tournament Day 2, July 2025. It's great to have you all here. Currently, we have over 100 people viewing the stream, and it keeps growing on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. So we are all ready to see our contestants bring their A game. Let's go.
Samsung phones and other prizes cash prizes of 200, 100, and 50,000 naira. So today we hope we get to see the best of the best compete against each other, and hopefully we have some awesome gameplay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the second day of the Warlordes 500,000 naira tournament. We had 64 players compete for the grand prize or grand pool of 1 million naira. And currently we have 32 players left. We have 32 players left to compete, and currently we have 16 people going against 16 people. And they've been practicing, they've been brushing up their skills, and they are ready to take on each other for the grand prize of 500,000 naira for the winner and other bonuses for challenges throughout the week. We have a few favorites for the competition. We have Code Demon, we have Tempo, we have Godfather Dre. We have a lot of streamers that have been practicing and training and mashing buttons all day to see if they're going to take home the grand prize. Previously on the Enugu Tech Fest, we had other people come to the competition and test their skills, in which some competitors won Samsung phones and other prizes, cash prizes of 200, 100, and 50,000 naira. So today we hope we get to see the best of the best. Hopefully we have some awesome gameplay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And my name is Winchester, and I host esports tournaments. Join me on this journey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hammer Games competition day 2. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the Warlordes 500,000 naira tournament. We had 64 players compete for the grand prize or grand pool of 1 million naira, and currently we have 32 players left. We have 32 players left to compete, and currently we have 16 people going against 16 people, and they've been practicing, they've been brushing up their skills, and they are ready to take on each other for the grand prize of 500,000 naira for the winner and other bonuses for challenges throughout the week. We have a few favorites for the competition. We have Code Demon, we have Tempo, we have Godfather Dre. We have a lot of streamers that have been practicing and training and mashing buttons all day to see if they're going to take home the grand prize. Previously on the Enugu Tech Fest, we had other people come to the competition and test their skills, in which some competitors won Samsung phones and other prizes, cash prizes of 200, 100, and 50,000 naira. So today we hope we get to see the best of the best compete against each other, and hopefully we have some awesome gameplay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And my name is Winchester, and I host esports tournaments. Join me on this journey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hammer Games competition day 2. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second day of the Warlordes 500,000 naira tournament. We had 64 players compete for the grand prize or grand pool of 1 million naira, and currently we have 32 players left. We have 32 players left to compete, and currently we have people going against.
ladies and gentlemen, we're about to just show our first few matches from the tournament players. Please do hold on while we switch over to their screens for seamless gameplay. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go live. In a few seconds, our tournament players are going to turn on their screens so we can switch over to their point of view and watch them duke it out. We have Onyekachi and Durosi Okeke going head to head to see if they can make it to the quarterfinals and win the grand prize of 500,000 naira. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We have our first contestants coming up right now. We have a fan favorite, Code Demon and Dada Boomy. If you let's see who is able to come out on top in this competition. Code Demon on Muna, Dada Boomy on Odogu. So let's see who's going to be the champion in this one. You see, Code Demon in the first round was able to beat his opponent because Code Demon has actually been turning up for the stream tests and the tournament training. And already Code Demon has been knocked out. I cannot believe this. This is very, very insane. I did not expect Code Demon to be knocked out within the first 30 seconds of the match. This is totally unexpected, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe this happened to Code Demon. And Muna, which is Dada Boomin, is showing what he's really made of and waiting for his own opponent. The thing is, a lot of people do not realize that the thing about this game is about timing. You have to be precise about how you attack. You cannot just be button mashing because a lot of people, what they do is that they button mash. And oh my god, Dada Booming is actually showing Code Demon what is really made of. What is happening? No, we cannot believe this. This should not be happening the way it's happening. Let's see if Code Demon, who is a fan favorite, and also, oh my god, Code Demon has been knocked out for the second time. I believe Code Demon is probably not going to survive one more knockout the way it is looking. I do not think he can survive one more knockout. In our standing, it has been shown that Code Demon is pretty good at the game. But oh yes, and Dada Boomy has been knocked out for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, he has done more damage to Code Demon, but obviously, he's still, Code Demon is still in the back foot. And Code Demon should be able to he did not recover this. He was unable to recover and fall back into the ring. Well, it seems like, okay, both players are currently on the same equal standing, 2-2 on the knockouts, and at this point, it is anyone's game. We still have a minute 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see who comes out on top in this matchup. As it stands now, it seems like Dada Boomin is showing what is really made of. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe our fan favorite is not going to make it through. Okay, and Code Demon has been knocked out one more time. Wow, this is not really what I expected. Really, this Dada Boomin, I don't think I've watched. I saw his gameplay in the first round, but I believe that he should be able to make it to the finals with the way he's playing. Because obviously, as you can see from his attacks, he's always making sure to pick up weapons and throw the spear at his opponents. He does not wait for his enemy to have the back foot on him. He just waits and reacts to the attack. He does not go and push. He's always trying to counter his opponent on the attack. Currently, both fighters are low on health. Okay, and Code Demon has been knocked out one more time. Dada Boomy is also on very low health currently, so obviously one more hit and he is knocked out. 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see who is going to win this round. The way it looks, Dada Boomin has done a lot more damage, and Code Demon needs to up his game before the clock runs out, and the clock has run out, and obviously Dada Boomin takes the first round of the knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems Dada Boomin has won this round. Ladies and gentlemen, we will go to the next player's POV. And who do we have next? Obviously, I want to see the ladies, Be Glad and Valerie. I want to see them play each other and see who comes out. Valerie is actually a very good player. The way she has been playing this game for a while now, I watched her first round game and she did pretty well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's wait while we turn to that POV and watch their gameplay. Stay tuned for the 500,000 naira grand prize, 1 million naira prize pool for the Hammer Games Warlords tournament. Hammer Games is doing a lot of great things. They're releasing a very awesome game in Nigeria and Africa as a whole. They're the first to do it. We have special characters in this game: Shaggy, Odumeje. They're all characters, and I'm waiting to see who has actually used Odumeje to play the game, because Odumeje seems to be OP. There's this special move called Holy Fire. Holy Fire. He's using it to knock people out, and of course, Daraboomin has won the first round. Let's see who wins the second round. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to switch to the POV of the girls. They are currently duking it out. The girls are really duking it out. Let's switch over and watch the girls play. Valerie and Doris Okeke. Doris Okeke. Doris Okeke. Why did I say Doris Okeke? Anyway, Valerie and Doris Okeke, the last two girls standing. I don't know who made this matchup or why the girls are the ones battling each other. But the way it seems, I believe that the girls should not be playing each other. Oh my God, and Valerie has knocked out Doris immediately. And let's see. Well, this is the last few minutes of the match, and obviously the girls are really trying to show themselves that they are not playing. Valerie has won the match, and Valerie has qualified to the semi-finals, the last girl standing. Valerie qualified. She did a lot more damage. Valerie did 2,480 damage to Doris 2,180. It was actually a very close match. And I believe with the high damage numbers that these girls should not be fighting each other at all. The way it's for me, I believe that these girls should not be fighting each other at all. These girls should be contesting against other people, because I don't want two girls to fight each other and then one girl has not been knocked out. Because as it stands right now, you can see that the last two girls standing in the game are gone. One of the girls is gone. Do you get? But if they had fought other people, I don't know who did the matchup, but I believe that they fought other people that they would have possibly beating the boys, you know? Because let me tell you something about gaming. As a lifelong gamer, game developer, and everything, one thing I've noticed is that when girls are gaming, any girl that takes gaming seriously, any girl that takes gaming seriously, any girl that takes gaming seriously usually shows what she's made of. Like all the cracked gamers I've seen worldwide for every game, Apex Legends, the finals, every FPS, every kind of game, even League of Legends, they are the best at it. And as you can even see with the damage numbers these girls are putting out, because other people have watched their competition, they did not do such high damage numbers. They were doing 1,800, 1,200. These girls punched themselves out. Unfortunately, we did not start their view on time. Their match was already on the way before I could switch over to their live stream of their battle. But it is what it is, you know. But as we can see right now, Doris is out and Valerie is still in the competition. She's going to the semifinals as the only girl standing. You know, it's quite something. You know, I believe that I believe that she they should have probably possibly fought other enemies and not fought fought themselves. You know, I don't think, because look, I don't know if you people are watching. Comment right now. Do you think the girls comment? I want you people to comment on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch. Comment right now. Do you think the girls should have a rematch against the boys? Tell me. See, if you people can comment right now, I can see a few people commenting. I can see a few people commenting that it's not going to be fair. No, the point is that the girls can, you can see the stats they put up was actually very good, and the girls shouldn't have fought against themselves. They should have fought other people, other boys. Currently, right now, we are getting information that Godfather Dre, of course, the streamer, he's a live streamer on TikTok, quite popular on TikTok over there. He joined the competition, and of course, he's someone to watch out for. We're getting information right now that their match is on the way. So we're going to switch over to the POV and see what they are made of. We are switching over right now, and let's see what these boys are made of. Okay, and as we can see, wow. Godfather Dre goes off to a good start. He's already beating the shit out of the opponent. Oh my god. Dude, can you relax, bro? Relax. This is not the finals. You do not put your best foot forward at the start. Relax, bro. Relax. Anyway, and Godfrey Andre is not giving his enemy chance. So even though his life is half health now, but he has cut. Oh my God, he has knocked him out in the first round immediately. We're off to a good start. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left. Let's see if his opponent can bring it back and show that he is worthy of the 500,000 naira grand prize. Laszlo is, yes, Godfather Dre is low on health. Laszlo should, yes, Laszlo knocks out Godfather Dre, and of course that's good for him. They are back on equal standing with Laszlo on 80% health. Godfather Dre goes off to a good start. He's waiting. He's waiting for his enemy to attack, to counter the attack. He counters. They both have weapons on them. Weapons deal very, very high damage, and hopefully they can deal very good damage and knock out their opponents before the knives disappear. Both fighters are equal on health right now and duking it out with each other. Let's see who will come out on top. Laszlo, Godfather Dre, quite popular. He has already shown that Godfather Dre in the first round knocked out his opponent without getting knocked out once. So he has shown to be someone to watch out for. He jumps up and comes back, trying to his opponent. Laszlo throws fire on him. He goes back and waits. He likes to. I noticed something about Godfather Dre. he does not make the first move. He likes to wait for his opponents to counter the attack. That is quite a strategy for me. The way if you ask me and I look at it, that's quite a good strategy. Because something people don't understand about brawlers is not just about attacking and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. No, you sometimes have to step back and to wait for your opponents to make a mistake, then you counter them. And it's pretty good what we're seeing right now. We are watching, and they're both hitting the hell out of each other, both on low health. Who will knock each other out first? This is quite a very, very tough battle. Of course, this is a round of 32, and every single person that made it to this round has shown themselves to be very, very good at playing video games. Every single person wants to win the 500,000 Naira grand prize. Nobody is here to play, but on low health, who will get knocked out first? And Godfather Dre knocks him out immediately. Woo! Laszlo comes back on full health. Godfather Dre on 20% health. Obviously, he is quite low on health and would have to watch how he attacks his opponent before he loses. 3 seconds left in the match, and this will go down to damage numbers as none of them has won the match. And of course, Godfather Dre has won the match. Woo! That was a very, 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 very good match on each person's part. I would have to say that, of course, we expected Godfather Dre to obviously win, as we can see in the replay and the damage numbers. And like I told you, if you can remember the girls fought their own, and their damage numbers were at 2,000 and 2,400 and 2,100. Look at two professional game players. Their damage numbers are just 8,800 and 8,600. Even though the fight was close, it's obvious you can see that if these girls had possibly fought one of these guys, I'm very sure that those two girls will qualify instead of fighting against each other and getting knocked out. Well, while we wait for the other contestants to switch on their stream and screen share their gameplay, we would like to talk to you about what Hammer Games is actually doing. Hammer Games is trying to make sure that esports, and mind you, most of the games being made in Africa is what we call slop. People are not making good games anymore. As a professional gamer, I was top 500 in Call of Duty. I'm currently a professional player for Delta Force. I'm doing this while working a job. Multiple jobs, by the way. And if there was an esports community that's being fostered in the country, I'm telling you, this is $1 billion corporation, $1 billion business. Gaming is $1 billion business. See, people are making real money, either making games or playing games, online, offline. All the popular streamers, even that Pella that is quite popular. He started off playing games on TikTok before he went on his current meta, which is live streaming. So, gaming should be something that the whole Africa takes more seriously. And this is what Hammer Games aims to do. Hammer Games is trying to make gaming a big deal in Africa. So I really, really do commend them for what they're doing. It's a great job. It's a great opportunity for lots of African people. And mind you, this is just the first of many. There are many more tournaments coming up, millions of Naira in cash prizes. So please tune in, subscribe, register, join the Discord, join the WhatsApp community. Everybody should try as much as possible to make sure they join and make gaming great again. MAGA. Okay, while we wait for the other contestants to show us their POV, let's see if anybody is live right now. Yeah. We're live and we're waiting for contestants to show us their POV. They're currently playing right now, so we cannot show all the players. There are 32 players playing 16 rounds of game. It will be quite difficult to show all games, but we'll show the best of the best games. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back. Aztec and Astonisher have are currently gaming and duking it out. So we are going to switch over to their POV in a few seconds and see what they are doing to each other. And Aztec on Odogu, Astonisher on Mona. Both players are giving each other distance and they closed it in, and currently they're fighting. It seems these people do not care about tactics. They are just trying to finish each other. They are really, really, really duking it out. What the hell? Aztec moves in to Muna to see if he can finish him off. These two people are very, very aggressive with their gameplay. You see, in the previous match we just watched with Godfather Dre and Laszlo, both people had tactics. While Laszlo and yeah, oh my God, Aztec gets kicked out. Oh my God, Aztec gets kicked out in the first round. Let's see if Astonisher can keep up the attack and beat Aztec at this game. Both people are currently attacking each other. Unlike the last game in which all opponents tried to give each other distance and prioritize either countering or waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. These two people are currently going at each other with vicious force. They want to make sure that the other person goes down by all means. And in very record time, by the way, they don't even care about letting the time run out. They want to make sure that the game ends. They do not care that there's a timer that they can run out and they now base the game on damages. No, because there are various ways to win. You can either knock your opponent out 4 times, or you can wait for the timer to run out. And Aztec gets knocked out the second time. Let's see if he can bring this back. This is very, very unusual because I do know Aztec is quite a renowned gamer at this. So let's see. Let's see what is going to actually play out. Astonisher does not give him chance. Astonisher is currently low on health. Let's see if he can keep up the momentum and make sure that his opponent does not win this round. Okay? Currently, I think they're both employing tactics now. Both picked up weapons for very high damage. And, oh yes! Aztec knocks him out for the first time, which puts the game on equal footing. Currently it's 2-1 with Aztec in the lead. Still, if the timer runs out, this game will come down to damages if they are not able to knock each other out 4 times. So let's see what will play out in this round. Fire damage, that is quite a high amount of damage. Oh, Aztec gets knocked out one more time. Aztec was quite a fan favorite in the first round. In the first, lots of it seems like there's a trend with the people that knocked out their opponents without waiting for the clock to run out in the first round, or maybe that the weak people got knocked out in the first round with ease, and then all the strong people are the ones fighting against each other. Remember, this is a 500,000 naira grand prize for a 1 million naira pool. So it's obvious that these people are possibly doing all these things because they are the best at the game right now. And that is the end of the round. Let's see, what is the damage like? Aztec with 2,000, Astonisher with 2,000 damage, and Aztec with 1,800. Obviously, Astonisher has won the round. This is quite an interesting turnout because everybody expected Astonisher to go ahead and win this match, but it seems like Aztec has taken this round completely. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see what the weekly standing looks like. Throughout the week, Hammer Games promised the players various rewards, because remember, it is not just the grand prize that they're winning. There are lots and lots of other rewards along the way. Hammer Games promised a lot of players rewards for completing various challenges and tasks in the game. On the standing currently, we can see Patrick Clinton at the top with 10,000 points. 108,315 points. Abdul second, Onyekachi third, Njoku FX fourth, Daddy Go fifth, Excel sixth, Code Demon has been knocked out. Daz currently is advancing to the finals. Striker is also advancing to the finals. Enzo is a fan favorite and he's also advancing to the finals. And the top 10 is going home with 10,000 naira cash each for just participating in the weekly challenges throughout the week. Quite an interesting turnout of events. So even if you do not, even if you get knocked out, like I can see a few people that have been knocked out that are in the top 10. If you completed the weekly challenges, there's a very huge chance that you can still go home with something. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for the final players to turn in their POV for the finals fights, we are giving a shout out to Real World Asset Chain, the first Asset Chain, and Zen Finance. These are all blockchains in Africa, made by Africans, also sponsored by Samsung. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Warlordes tournament, day 2. Stay tuned in. Ladies and gentlemen, and we're back. We're back. The final competitors are currently about to play their final match, and we are going to switch over to their screen I think it's Adaiza and Abdul. Adaiza and Abdul. Adaiza and Abdul are going to turn on their screen sharing so we can live stream the gameplay right now. While we wait on them, their gameplay is about to start. We still want to shout out to Real World Assets, Samsung, Zenk Finance, Vio for sponsoring this great event. Hammer Games. Hammer Games is trying to do something great to gaming in Africa. We're trying to make the best games in Africa. Stay tuned in. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Right, and Adaiza and Abdul are currently duking it out. This is the final match of the day. We have had all the 32 players play, and we are going to see who comes out to play the finals tomorrow and take home the grand prize of 500,000 naira. It is quite an interesting match. Let's see who wins this. It seems we do not have audio coming in for these contestants, and that's still okay. We will make do with what we have, but we can still see on our screens both contestants duking it out against each other, with Abdul currently having the upper hand against his opponent just a minute into the match, and he has already knocked out Adaiza. That is quite incredible. Quite a formidable player. Abdul is showing why he is Abdul. Abdul is showing why he's Abdul, showing why he's quite formidable. Just a minute into the match, and he has already knocked out his player, and he's still on full health, and he has come back, and he's still knocking his opponent to the ground, still on full health. 2 times, knocked him out immediately. This is incredible. I wonder how Adaiza qualified for the second round with the current gameplay I'm watching right now. This is insane. I think we're about to see a 4-time knockout for players in this round, which is unusual with all the games we've seen today. No player has been able to achieve that. Every time the game has always ended up on the timeout with damage determining the winner. So as we can see, these players are currently showing what they're made of. I think Adaiza has a chance to bring it back right now since Abdul is quite low on health, and he's and why? No. The way this should play out is he should have at least be able to knock him out at least once. He can't just knock him out 3 times in a row. That is not supposed to happen in this round. But it seems like one of them might be having problems with coordination. This is unprecedented in gaming, the way I see it. I'm quite enjoying myself right now, streaming the Warlordes Tournament Day 2 for Hammer Games. Votes and Abdul has been knocked out for the first time, but Adaiza is very low on health, so obviously it seems that Abdul is going ahead to win this round of the tournament. This is the Hammer Games tournament, and these players are showing why they are the best at what they do, why they should win the 500,000 naira. Abdul is currently owning his opponent. Adaiza is really not doing anything, and I'm very unimpressed at this because I expected better at this round from a contender for the 500,000 naira grand prize. I expected a lot more from him. This is This is it is quite surprising to see this happen at this stage of the game. I expected a lot better. Of course, Abdul knocks him out one more time, and the match is over. This round is being taken by Abdul. He wins his round flawlessly against his opponent Adayiza, barely touching him. This is something that I've not seen at this stage of the tournament ever. This is something I've not seen at this stage of the tournament ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to a close for the Hammer Games Day 2 500,000 Naira grand prize, 1 million Naira prize pool tournament. And the judges are currently tabulating the scores and seeing who qualifies for the 500,000 Naira grand prize tomorrow. Make sure to tune in. We are giving away prizes to viewers. As long as you're a viewer, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. You stand a chance to win 100,000 Naira tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for the judges to show us the final standings on the table. So stay tuned then to see who takes the grand prize tomorrow. Please comment who you think should be your winner for the tournament. We have fan favorites, Godfather Dre, Code Demon. Who do you think? Who do you think should take it? Comment on the stream right now and tell us who do you think is going to take this tournament tomorrow. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back, and there's quite a shocker with the results that I'm seeing right now. The judges have just sent in the table to me, and would you believe it? Like I said, the girl made it to the final. Shout out Valeria, everybody. Comment girl power right now. Comment girl power on the comment section right now. Comment girl power. And our striker is also in the finals. In the semifinals, we have Doris Okeke. No, we don't. We just have a lot of people competing, and hopefully tomorrow we see the best of the best compete for the grand prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host, Winchester, and thank you for tuning in to the Hammer Games Warlordes Tournament Day 2. It was great having you all in the comment sections saying what you want. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the shout out. It's been great having you. Tune in tomorrow for the grand finals as we give away awards, challenges to viewers, competitors. Everybody is winning something. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. Everybody gets a gift. Thank you for tuning into the stream, and I'll be your host, Winchester, and tune in tomorrow for the Hammer Games Warlordes Grand Finals Day 3.